Have you ever sat down to do an important task in your business, one that you actually wanted to do or at least want completed, and suddenly you get this urge to tidy your desk or maybe go through your files on your computer? Perhaps you want to organise your fridge, clean out the pantry, or even wash the dog. Hi, I'm Sandra Inman, and if you're new to this channel and you want to step confidently into your power, shine your light and thrive in the world helping other people, then hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss anything. In today's video, I want to talk about why you procrastinate in your business. And if you've found the solution to procrastinating, then please let me know in the comments below. So why do you procrastinate in your business? Well, number one, the task that you're doing, that you're procrastinating about, may simply not be in your zone of genius. It may be something you find boring. It may be something you're not very good at. So of course you're going to procrastinate about it because you just really don't want to do it. Don't beat yourself up about that. If you don't want to do something, you just accept that you don't want to do it, honor it, and find a way of either outsourcing it to someone else who perhaps does enjoy that kind of work, or if you are holding on to your money, you don't have the resources to outsource just yet, is to reward yourself afterwards. Do something good for yourself after you've done the task. Treat yourself, reward yourself. Number two, self-doubt. You may doubt yourself. You may doubt your ability to be able to do this task as well as you'd like. If you're trying to put together maybe an online course or a program and you're finding yourself procrastinating over it, have a look inside yourself and see what you're telling yourself. Other thoughts like, I don't know enough, I'm not good enough, I don't have enough experience, I don't know where to start, I don't have the knowledge, what are people going to think? It's probably not going to work out anyway. Nothing I do ever works out. It didn't work out last time, so it's probably not going to work out this time. All of those thoughts going on inside your head, take note of them, because they are going to be what's stopping you in your tracks from going any forward. I mean, why would you spend time on an activity if you think it's going to be a waste of time anyway? Why would you spend time on an activity if you doubt its success? To your nervous system, it makes perfect sense to procrastinate. So have a look at what it is that you're thinking and then turn those thoughts around to what if statements. What if I am good enough? What if this is good enough? What if I do know this? What if I do know enough? Turn those I don't know enough, I'm not good enough into what ifs and see how that changes things. Number three, you might just feel overwhelmed. The task could seem huge, and if you're a big picture thinker, you're going to see the big picture, right? And it's like overwhelming because you can't see the detail. You can't see the steps just by looking at the big picture. So in case of overwhelm, just take a deep breath, let it out, and then start to break the goal down, break the project down, the task down into bite-sized pieces. Where are you going to start? Step number one, step number two, step number three. Write those individual steps down. Number four, I think we're up to number four, is maybe there's something in the task that you don't want to confront. Perhaps it's a knowledge gap, maybe it's a tech gap. Maybe there's something you need to know technically that you don't feel comfortable with because you've got this belief that you're not good with tech. Or there's something in there that you're going to have to maybe learn a little bit more about, or something in that task that you don't feel comfortable doing. Maybe that task is going to take up a lot of time, or you think it's going to take up a lot of time and take you away from the things that you enjoy doing. And you kind of resent the fact you've got to do it because you might want to spend your time maybe doing something else, maybe going down to the beach or something. Have a look at what it is that you're feeling uncomfortable about in regards to the big picture of your task. And number five, fear. The fear of failure. What if you do this and it doesn't work? What if it's your books, your bookkeeping that you're avoiding doing because you don't feel comfortable either with money, you don't feel comfortable looking at your money, you don't feel that you're a good money manager, So you will want to avoid the whole bookkeeping thing because it just brings up all of these fears, the fear of not having enough, the fear of not knowing what to do with it, the fear of people taking it off you, the fear of having to pay the bills. What are the fears? Fears of failure, fears of success. What happens if you achieve this task, you achieve this overall result, and then all of a sudden that puts you into a whole new place of being, a place you've maybe never been before, and then you've got to step up into your power, and then you are shining your light, and goodness me, people might be looking at you and taking notice of you. What are you going to do then? That's a whole different set point. The fear of criticism, the fear of judgment. What are your fears within this task? What's it bringing up for you? Because if your nervous system doesn't feel safe with what you're telling yourself is the outcome of this task or what this task is going to involve, then it's going to stop you in your tracks, or do everything it can to stop you in your tracks from doing that, because it doesn't feel safe. Most people who talk about procrastination will talk about it from a very heady mental place. They don't talk about fear, and they don't talk about the nervous system. Most of procrastination, lack of motivation, is to do with what's going on in your nervous system, and it's generally in reaction to some kind of disliking or fear. Fear stops us from doing so much in the world, and we don't want to admit it because it's not seen as being, you're not tough if you're feeling fear. You haven't made it if you feel fear. You're not successful if you feel fear. Yet fear is one of the biggest things that every successful person has to push through over and over and over and over again to get to their goal. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to talk to me one-on-one, I do give a 40-minute free complimentary consultation where we can talk about your goals, your business, how you want to shine your light in the world, and if I can help you and what kind of things we could do together. I'm Sandra from freedomsuccesscoaching.com, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.